Hi guys, I'm back with another video. This is your girl Sharice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm coming to y'all with a video on the Karol Sanchez story, the girl in New York who claimed who actually was kidnapped and snatched, and she really wasn't kidnapped and snatched. She set the whole thing up. I think that is such a shame to do something like that, because there are people out here that's really being snatched and taken. Really being snatched or taken. I'm going to have a whole nother video on that too. But, and nothing personal. I don't know nothing personal, so let me not get into that. But I'm just saying about the mentality about our society and what's going on with this over-sexualized society, and why do we have things like this going on? From my personal opinion. I don't know nothing personally, but from my personal opinion. And all my page is based on my personal opinion. But let's get back to Karol Sanchez. It started off with she's saying that her parents was too strict on her. And if you notice, the people who kidnapped her was boys. And the reason why she supposedly had done this is because she's saying that her parents is too strict on her. But her parents, the reason why that happened is because her parents wanted to move to Honduras because their daughter was getting out of control. So they want to move back to Honduras because she's getting out of control. Need I remind you, these are boys who participated in her whole plot scheme. We are in such an over-sexualized society, and people are telling these kids, they can do what they want, and they don't have to worry about it, and it's all in the name of keeping it real, and different things of that sort. And you defining your parents, and it sounds like she got the type of parents that care for her, that love for her, that want the best for her. And she want to be out here in these streets. It is too much with this TV and these people, and they promoting sex, and sex is so over rated nowadays. They have really, that's all they talk about. Sex, 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 sex. You got young new artists coming up. One of them that I'm really shocked about, she was doing pretty good with me for a while, but this Miss Mulatto, they on TV, they got a whole video, about doctoring and boxing, and, first it becomes cute, but then it's like, first little things is like, okay, that's okay, it's not that bad, but then they go all left with it, and you are role models, but I have another video about that, so I'm going to stop with that because another video is about to come out with that. But her, you can tell she's trying to do too much. You done staged a whole kidnapping with a boy to get away from your parents. And what you thought, they weren't going to tell the police. It was just going to be swept out of the rug. You was better off running away and leaving home. Run away and leaving home. And it's a shame. And obviously she couldn't do that. Because her parents want her. Their parents want her daughter. They want to save. And it's a shame when parents got to monitor kids like that because of their behavior. It's a whole shame. And somebody's going to have to face criminal charges for this. I believe she's going to get in trouble too. I would. Somebody, the state might press charges against her. You orchestrated a whole false crime. That's a problem. That is a whole problem. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate the way things are going in these days. And then now she done got these boys involved in it. They just so happen somebody got a camera reported. Now, I don't know if she's going to be telling on them or she's just going to face the charges herself. I don't know what's going to happen with that. She might just don't tell on them or tell, and they only trying to, be funny for their friend and help their friend. You don't even know. She might be having sex. This is my personal opinion. She could be having sex, because she done got boys, jumping on her command. That lets me know that's a whole problem too. We got to start doing better. And her parents loved her. That's the thing about it. Let me know down below what y'all think about it. Because I just think it's just so irrelevant. Her parents loved her. She got a good home. But they want to leave to Honduras because they see their daughter getting out of control. Sometime, and if any young people are watching my page, sometime your parents want the best of you. They not trying to ruin your life. They is not trying to ruin your life. But there's certain things that you don't know at the tender age of 16. You 16. Parent, I have a little girl too. She's 12. But your parents are not trying to ruin your lives. If you are watching this, all parents are not trying to ruin your lives. And stop watching this social media, this internet, these TVs. You can't do it on your own right now. And if you do, it's going to be a lot of trouble. You might just run into what your parents trying to do it on your own, what your parents have been trying to prevent you from doing. And I know it's innocently. And I know, you think you know what you're doing. Because at the tender age, I thought I knew what I was doing. I did. And as I got older and I got pregnant and I got a child, I'm like, I should have listened to my mom. You regret that later. And then your whole psyche is all messed up. If you have to endure some other stuff from not listening to your mom, then your whole psyche is messed up. You got to get that together. You know, some people don't come back from that. They have kids, they get on drugs, they commit crimes. Just from all because you think you know. It's okay. It's okay to not grow up so fast. I want to stress that, and I'm going to say it again. It is okay to not grow up and have the finer things in life so fast. Take your time with life. Parents, encourage your kids to take your time in life. And I don't suggest being too strict on them, but I do commend them parents for having a hold on their kid. You can tell her mom wanted her. She fought them people down. And they pushed her whole mama to the ground. She should have said that was enough then. Like, hey, this is going too far. Hey, stop. This is going too far. Or they should have pushed her out the car then. She allowed them boys to push her whole mama down. And if you knew it was a hose, you should have been like, Let them throw you out the car and go back home. Come on now. It hurts my heart to death. And then to think about it, there are real people that's being kidnapped, sex trafficking. You guys don't make up false stories. It's not okay to make up false stories. There are really people that's suffering, that's really is happening to. That they've been, all these false stories and they got pictures of these vans and all of it may very well be true. But let's not do nothing for clout. Life is serious. Take life seriously. This should be a wake-up call for a lot of young girls, for a lot of parents, for the trafficking. And now people talking about they be trafficking. People are not going to take them seriously. For an innocent mistake, it ripples into something bigger. I just want to get away from my mom. Now you got a whole sex trafficking ring going on. People not going to believe them. I know them people like, oh, thank God she did that. Thank God she did it. Because now nobody's going to believe these people. Nobody's going to believe them stories. They're going to have to investigate extra. Making sure that everything is okay. There is consequences for your behavior. There is consequences for your behavior. Please, please, please. Think twice before you do something. Not once, twice. It was just innocent. She was going to run away from home. She didn't want to go to Honduras. But for me, that rings that it's a whole problem anyway. That you could orchestrate this. That lets me know they need to move to Honduras. Now it's time to move to Honduras. Take me to Honduras. Take me to Honduras. I don't know what to say. But anyway, you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what you feel about it. I feel it's all such a shame. And I'm so worried about for people who are really going through this epidemic. It's kind of like a slap in their face. And she's not a bad child, and I know she's acting up, but don't do that. Think twice. Try to see what your parents say. Try to look into it. Try to at least listen. You might kind of see the good into it. And I'm saying it from my own experience. Not listening to my mom, not doing, I would have been a lot further in life. And I have to be honest with you, if I'd have listened to my mom. But thank God, because I got all this just from experience. That's why my channel is named that. Because I got all this knowledge just from experience. Experience is good, but sometimes experience can be detrimental. There's so many cases where lovers, have you been so young in age and fallen in love and running and doing things with guys and stuff? People have caught criminal cases behind leaving and want to be with guys and want to do their own life. They've caught whole criminal cases. People have gotten life sentences in the name of love, in the name of wanting to do what they want to do. You can't let small things take your whole life away. And all you have to do was sit back, relax, and listen. And the criminal system and the justice system is not meant to see you win. It's to punish you for your crimes. Think. I'm sorry. If you got to do too much for love, if you got to do too much for a boy, if you got to do too much for your friends, them is not your friends. Them is not your friends. If your parents is concerned and worried, think about that. Try to feel your heart. Everybody's on this, do what you want to do, and da-da-da-da-da. It's so popular to disrespect your parents now. But I think they should move her to Honduras. Give her another chance to give her life. It might be the best decision she's ever made. Anyway, I got to get out of here. Love, peace, and hair grease. Spread love.